West, thanks. After a North Texas girl became a victim of AI-generated nude images, today President Trump signed a bill into law that will prevent others from facing similar nightmares. The bill requires online platforms to immediately remove both real and fake non-consensual sexual and intimate images. Fox 4's Lori Brown joining us with the story from the newsroom. Lori.
Steve, Texas Senator Ted Cruz called the Take It Down Act a historic win for victims of deep fake image abuse and revenge porn. Aledo High School student Elliston Berry was there as President Trump signed the act into law. Berry was only a freshman in high school when she discovered someone had used an app to create fake nude photos of her and posted them on social media. Her mother's messages to Snapchat to have the images taken down received no response. That is when she called Senator Ted Cruz's office, and the images were removed within the hour. Senator Cruz went on to introduce the Take It Down Act, which requires online platforms to promptly remove non-consensual intimate images that are both authentic or computer generated. It also makes the publication of those images a crime, with violators subject to prison time, a fine, or both. We spoke with Elliston before today's signing ceremony about its bipartisan support. The president and first lady both praised her for fighting for this new law.
Elliston Berry stood boldly for change, despite the risk posed to her and her family by speaking out and making her voice heard. Elliston, your voice and the voices of so many like you made this bill a national priority.
We salute you and we thank you very much, and it's an honor to have you with us today. Great job you've done.
That means a lot, especially because nowadays it's really hard for people to agree, especially in politics. So having that ability for it to be bipartisan really just shows that it's for the people and it's for protection of the children. So we have Senator Amy Klobuchar as well as Senator Ted Cruz, which is Democrat and Republican. So seeing that kind of agreement and seeing that protection is super important.
This has been a long time coming. We're very excited about today and to see it actually come to fruition and become law. So this is going to protect so many people. And so as a parent who, when this happened, I had no way to protect my daughter.
Elliston's mother, Anna McAdams, says she is now going to work to make sure schools also teach students what to do if they become victims of deep fakes, since many victims are afraid to tell their parents. McAdams also wants schools to update their codes of conduct. The student who victimized Elliston only received in-school suspension. Under the Take It Down Act, violators will be subject to fines and potential time behind bars. Steve.
Lori, I have a couple questions. First, you talked about the publisher will be subject to fines, and does that mean an individual person who does it, or would it include Facebook or the big, Instagram and pages like that? Would they get fined $1 million or $2 million? That's how you get their attention, and that's how you keep those things off. Who's at risk here for being thrown in jail, I guess, for this or fined?
Right. So from my reading of the bill, the fines and potential jail time apply to the perpetrator who made the initial post. But that is a good point. Perhaps those fines would also apply to the social media companies as well, because obviously fines, money, that's what's going to be what speaks to those companies to get them to comply with this.
And was this a unique thing with these people's experience? When it finally got down, when Ted Cruz made the call, it happened in an hour. Is that how quickly this will work?
Well, so now the companies are going to have 48 hours, which sounds like a long time. I'm not sure why they settled on allowing 48 hours. But in the past, what has happened is the victims, they reach out to these social media companies and they get absolutely nowhere. There's no response at all. And so now they are going to be required to respond and take those images down within 48 hours of being notified by the victim.
Right. That makes sense. They'll have to come up with a way to make that happen as quickly as possible. All right. Lori Brown, the newsroom. Thanks, Lori.